We skipped a week, and now we're here.
Hello,
Like,
everybody.
I didn't even know we were skipping a week, but Lyla acted like we all knew it was happening.
Pretty
and I'm
much, you know.
Here's the thing.
Lyla.
I knew that if I didn't mention it, it wouldn't happen. So that's how we skipped the week.
What do you mean? I was the one who mentioned. I was like, "Hey guys."
No, but like by the time you mentioned it, it had been like 3 days, and we were already in the next week, so it would have fucked up our schedule.
Whatever.
I was
Lyla,
a
our
genius.
schedule's already messed up. This is a Thursday.
Well, it's still one a week.
Yes. Sorry to everyone. Even though pretty much all of us watch
Sorry
the
to the
show,
people
but
who watch it.
Sorry.
Who is us three.
who is us? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I look so
sorry
rough,
to
but
like all
I
of our
got my
fans.
day.
Like
I got my
yeah.
day one shirt. Yeah.
Ooh, I got. I have to do my job. I don't have to do anything for my job because I already have all my lesson plans. So I'm pretty good.
Nice.
Thinking about it.
I don't know. I've just been chilling basically. I
Lyla,
just
you
need a
have
week
to-
off. Sorry.
Lyla, you have to log on to the realm because I did a lot.
What did you do? So
Well, I
just
finished
give
the
background.
house.
Give background. So
Oh, okay. So me and Lyla joined the Minecraft realm for our school, and there's a bunch of people who play on it. I love our server, but the problem with our server was we're the only ones who fucking play on it,
Yes.
and it gets boring because I make these things and I want other people to see them. And when I'm only making things that me and Lyla will see tops, I'm like, who am I doing? Why am I doing this?
yes,
So, anyways,
yeah.
and
so
then we
I'll
made a
log
mob
on.
spawn. Okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
here's the thing, Elise. There's this man who runs the server.
Who's the man?
I don't know who he is, but listen, me
I
and
thought
Cal call
I
him
knew
the
who it
founder.
was, but I actually got it wrong.
What?
Me and Cal call him
What?
the founder because he
Mhm.
founded
The
the
founder.
realm. But if you go to his base, it's like cheat central. He cut out the entire world in his base. It's insane.
It's so
he's like
obviously hacks.
God. He is literally God, and the way he talks, he's God. Like there's no sign of normalcy. Me and Cal
But
were
I
so
feel
yeah.
I love that server because I feel like I have to prove myself because there's like that guy who's literal god, and then there's like Bao who's like an amazing builder.
And
like,
then there's
I
the
hate art
Redstone
students.
girl.
Yeah,
There's
oh
a
my
girl who's
god.
amazing at Redstone, yeah. But she's so sweet. But listen, so like I just need to know who he is so he stops looking like God in my head. He's God. Me and Cal got so excited because we finished our XP farm. He literally said nothing. Like what a God mood. Me and Cal were like, oh my god, it works. And he's just like silent. And then he logged off
But
like
I finished
10
the
minutes
building
later.
for it. I finished the building above and below.
I hope you guys
So it looks
continue
nice and
this
fancy.
Minecraft server so that when I get my computer and I join you,
I
I'm
think-
very late to the game, but I'll be there.
No, I think we will because this time it's not just us. And when it's just me and Lyla, that's when we give up because it gets boring when it's just me and Lyla
But
all
me
the
and
time.
Cal keep it up too.
Truth.
But we
It's
just needed that
sometimes you need
airbender
some more like
roleplay.
spice in there, and it can't
Yeah.
just be us.
Yeah.
Spice.
But the thing is that
mean, my
everyone's so
sister
nice
joined
that
the server.
me and Cal joined the realm being like, we want to start chaos, anarchy, we want to destroy the world. Like, not destroy it, but like, rule the world.
We
But
want to start a
everyone's
war.
so nice that I don't want to start a war right now.
Uh-huh.
And also,
Well,
we're
we'll
not
build up our
equipped.
defenses, and then we'll start a war.
Yeah, because like, war is fun. I was explaining to my mom this last night, and she was like, just like, mad at me. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wanted to make a wall, like, from, like, cutting off an entire section of the world, being like, this is our territory.
Why are we obsessed with making walls in Minecraft? It's a problem we have.
It's a very big dick move, I think. Yeah, but anyway,
that's all we
let's
do.
move on. I just wanted to say that there's a man in my life that I don't know who he is, and I think he's God. Just wanted to put that out there.
Watch it be like the Confessions account, and we're like,
But we could probably just ask Ali and he would tell, but like it kind of ruins the
True.
vibe. I like referring to him
yeah,
as
I like
God.
the idea of him being God, but like,
Yeah, in my head he's just God.
I would laugh if I know who it is, because I know some of like the kind of like, because I know some of the guys that it could be, and I'm like,
I don't know
Maybe.
anyone who it could be. Who did you think it was, Cal? You can say the name. I don't think.
I thought it was this one person, but then that person joined, and that person was a huge noob. Like, they had their actual name in their username, and I'm like, oh, it's them. And then they joined, and they were like, why are there all these holes around? Can we fill them up? I'm like, this person doesn't know what a creeper hole is. I don't know how, I thought
Wait,
this person
can you
was OP.
type the name in chat? I just want to know who it is.
Okay, hold up.
Okay.
It's well, I don't actually remember his. Okay,
Just like their real name. I don't know. Okay, that's our topic. But yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what his name is. I keep forgetting. It's something. It's in his username, and he's been on the server more recently. So when he pops up
Yeah.
again, I'll be like, that's him.
Okay. I'll take your word. But yeah, that's our update. Me and Elise have been hanging out a little too. That's it.
Yes. We have a saga picnic next week. See how that
Yeah.
goes.
Sorry,
I'm excited for that.
Elise, can we share a blanket?
What?
Aww.
Can we share a blanket, Elise?
Share a blanket? Yeah, why
Because we've
not?
already
I thought
sat
the
on
point of the
benches
blankets
together
was-
at
okay.
that point.
Trip.
Yeah. Because I have a really
I'm gonna bring my
cool
special blanket.
bed sheet or whatever. Yeah, mine's is very cool, and we will rule everyone else's bed sheet with my bed sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no one will stand a chance with my bitty bitty bed sheet and my pizza that Cal will also fund.
That really saved me because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna bring.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
here's the thing. I have a lot of plastic utensils, like, already packaged together. Yeah, I have plastic utensils. I could bring, like, community drinks if that's necessary. I can bring community food. You need to tell me. I need to know ahead of time so I can buy it. I can sanitize it, and then I can bring
Yeah.
it. And I'm gonna bring... I think, yeah, she's gonna come, but I'm bringing Letty her birthday gift, like her belated birthday gift, so I'm gonna give that to her. I already told Miss S, so she knows, so she sees a package that I take out and I give to Letty. It's like, it's okay. But yeah, so if, like, because I'm probably gonna be a little late, so if anyone, like, can text me early, like, if something's needed, I can go get it, and I'll bring it with me.
Alright, yeah. I think it would just be smart to, like, go early and get a spot so we don't spend, like, a little bit running around finding spots, basically.
True.
And, you know...
I'm so excited, though,
Yeah.
to go out. This is my first time going outside with other people in, like, 100 days.
Yeah.
It's nice. Hopefully, are your parents letting you out for sure?
I think they will. Like, I'll literally just... If they don't let me, I'll just sneak out.
Cal, you are not gonna
you will
sneak
not
out.
sneak out.
Cal, your apartment is
No,
very
they'll let me.
unsneak
They'll literally
outable.
let me. If I bring up Letty, they'll let me.
Okay.
For future reference, imagine they don't let you. When we look
We
back
will
at
I'll
this,
just be
update
like, I'll
next
die.
Yeah.
No, but, like, they know that I know. And they're, like, down with us going on vacation. So I feel like they're a little bit more, like, eased up.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought they weren't going to let us go on vacation.
I mean, yeah. I
The
mean, I
last 2
got
weeks
tested.
of August.
I got tested, and just to flex, I've never had corona.
Oh.
I don't know. if
But I'm
that's
pretty
the-
sure my brother and my mom did.
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know if that's the best flex to have, Lyla.
It just means that I've been safe enough that I've never had corona.
No, but then that worries us for the second wave of corona.
Well, if you already got corona, you're screwed. Because then it'll just be worse the next time.
Yeah.
Don't you? But you would have antibodies for the second time.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think from what I heard, it just gets worse when you get more exposed.
Okay, well, I mean, that just shows that I've been doing my job right. Okay.
From what I
That's
heard,
just
it's
what
like
I'm
if you
saying.
haven't been exposed, you're on worse, because then the second threat could be deadlier. But Let's
Oh.
hope.
Well, look, I had shingles when I was 6, so I think that helps my case.
I had scurvy. Actually, I didn't, but I think in my mind I had scurvy.
Yeah, Cal, scurvy's like you having scurvy in a developed nation like America is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
You
in my
having
life.
scurvy in America is just the saddest fucking thing to have out of all the things you
Well, I
could-
didn't have actual scurvy, but I was like
Cal
getting
thinking
there.
he's a sailor in the 1950s.
No, Cal doesn't even have to be in the 1950s. Cal has to be the sailor from that SpongeBob episode where they had a whole, with Pink, where they had a whole song about scurvy. That's where Cal comes from.
Cal's like, hey, I want to be special, guys. Lyla got shingles. I could also get something.
I mean, like,
it still
if I
cracks you
got
guys
scurvy,
up.
what would Elise get? The plague?
The flu.
So
I've never
I
gotten
wanted
the
to say
flu,
something fucked
that's
up too,
why.
but I'm not gonna say.
Wow,
That's
y'all
not a good
suck.
flex. I didn't say it because it was fucked up.
What was it, Lyla?
I'm not saying it.
What? Type it in the chat. Type it. What is
No,
it?
it's not about that. It's on principle that I'm not saying it.
Just say it. No, because once you're
No.
like, no, I didn't want to say it. Now you gotta just say it because you had the audacity.
No,
to bring
you're
it up
not
that much.
Andy that gets to pull that card with me.
What do you mean? I pull that card with everyone. I don't like when people are like,
No, you can't peer pressure me. What are you gonna do? Beat my ass? Love to see you try.
Well, I mean, well, anyways, just say it. It's okay.
No, I don't
Why
want to say it. I
not?
believe
Well,
in karma.
There's mad drama going on right now.
Don't you believe in manifestation? Like, this is manifestation right here.
Whoa.
Alright, witch, whatever you say.
Shut up. Never. Shut up. But yeah.
Well, maybe that can bring us up into our next topic since we already
Manifestation.
we made fun of people for having diseases in developed nations and undeveloped nations, but manifestation.
We did not make fun of anyone.
You know what I mean? Jokes for future reference. Anyways, I don't know if everyone else has had this, but on my TikTok and other people's TikTok and just in general recently, a lot of people are talking about manifestation and
Manifestation.
even though that has been around for years and only now are people mentioning it, but I guess that's what Gen Z does.
I don't get it because isn't prayer a form of manifestation anyway?
Yeah, but manifestation is literally
Yeah.
for the people who like I guess from what I understand, it's more like they think of it as more like a spirituality kind of situation, and for people who don't have like a strict set religion or faith, they believe in manifestation.
It is also in Hinduism though.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, I understand the concept. Like, I guess I have manifested because I have prayed in my lifetime. And I've also, and there's this book I have that, like, if there's something I'm trying to get drilled in my head, like, I'm not using this as a particular example, but it's just the first one that came into head. Like, if it's like, oh, someone who I know doesn't like me and I know will never like me, I'll write a sentence that summarizes how I'm feeling over and over again, so I drill in my head. I've never done that specifically, but it's the only example I thought of in my head. But it's like, it's an exercise that somehow works, Yeah. So I understand where manifestation is coming from. Because I've heard that that's also the thing where you write something 50 times or something every day. Yeah. Cal, that face.
Sorry, I'm like, I don't know what to say. Can I see
It
on
looks like
TikTok?
it's
And
nighttime
like,
on Cal's camera.
It always does.
It is.
Yeah.
Because, well, all my blinds are down because it'd be like the sun would be right in my eye if I turned them up, so.
This is why you're so bad.
This is why I got scurvy.
The struggle of having
I don't even know what Cal's gonna look like when we see Cal.
At least I don't have to manifest any goat, okay? Because I just ate some, like, 10 minutes ago, so we don't... It was a private message. I don't know why she privately messaged me manifesting that goat. Gonna say that.
Because, Cal, I looked at you for a straight 2 minutes while Lyla was talking about manifestation. All I see is... I'm like, he's just
I noticed
manifesting
that too. I was like,
something
why isn't anyone commenting?
So I don't know what
Yeah.
to say. Like, it's just if I do this, Lila's gonna get mad at me because you can't see my mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when you started just wrapping it up, I'm like, God damn it, here we go again.
I don't know, because, like, when I think of manifestation, I just
Oh
think
my
I've done
God.
it.
Get away.
When I think of manifestation, I just think
No,
of...
both of you get away. No, we're not doing
Yeah,
this. This
yeah,
isn't a bit.
Hi, Cal. Hey, what's up?
No, this is not a bit we're doing. Get away, both.
Why do we look like that
Both of you
Instagram
get
filter with the
away.
fishes where they're like...
Okay, fine. This is gonna be the thumbnail.
I love how HD zoom is. You can see all my freckles.
Okay,
No.
guys, actually, move away. Move away, both of you.
Now we can't say
At least
anything about
move.
the fact... I'm
Good.
moving. Now we can't say anything about the fact that we didn't pick up the...
Child,
whole-
stop looking like a demonic baby child.
So anyways...
Oh, did your mommy and daddy didn't give you snack after dinner? Oh, did Dream not post?
Wait, Lyla, where are you on your screen?
What?
Where are you on the screen?
Here.
Wait, Lyla, where am I on your side of the screen?
Oh, did your favorite YouTuber not post? Did Sinju not post? Oh, baby. Do you want to know your favorite stabby webby?
They actually did post. I'll go on their channel right now.
What?
Don't use your phone to do your voice audio.
I'm not. The voice audio is still. Yeah, they did post. They played Roblox. So don't come after me, Lyla.
They playing
Unless you want to get.
Roblox. Oh, we playing Roblox. Are they playing Restaurant Tycoon? Are they playing Total Break?
They're actually playing Total Drama Island Roblox. You wouldn't
Are they playing
understand.
Survivor on Roblox?
They actually do play Survivor on Roblox.
Yeah.
What
Me and
is
Cal
this?
got voted out first on Survivor.
Yeah, because you were ugly.
This is gonna be a really fun podcast for Lyla to edit today.
If
Yeah, and I was still
able.
able to keep the same audio this entire time. You guys
Cal,
trying?
don't risk it, please.
Hey guys.
He says that.
Look at the red bar.
He deletes it.
Hey.
Can we explain the story at least? Let me explain you the struggles about playing Survivor on Roblox. So me and Cal play 2 games on Survivor on Roblox every single time. And we're like, you know what? This is gonna get boring soon. We're like geniuses at both of the games. No, we suck at both of the games. And then we see Survivor, and I am a huge Survivor fan. We all know this. Like, I love Survivor with all of my being. I know the strategies, I know the history, I've watched seasons and seasons. Like, it's insane how much I love Survivor, right? And I share my love. So when we saw that, we're like, oh, we have to play it. We start playing it. Me and Cal cannot do, like, simple Roblox parkour, okay? And then who's the guy that loved us?
It was the one rat. It was the rat.
Okay, so me and Cal were trying to be spicy, you know, like, give some personality in so that they don't vote us out. Because, you know, when you like someone, you don't vote them out. And then the first tribal council, me, Cal, and this person named Rat, we get along so well. And we're like, oh, we have 3 votes right there. Like,
The rat is a literal rat, by the way. Like, it was dressed up like a rat.
Okay,
And it kept cooking itself on the campfire for some reason.
God.
He kept being like, do you want a rat? And then I get voted out. And it's like the saddest thing. Like, Cal screaming, no! And then Rat screaming, no, my bestie. And then I'm like, bye, bitches. And I'm just sitting in a restaurant waiting for Cal. And then the next night, they lose the challenge again, like dumbasses. And then we all think, oh, you know, they're not going to vote Cal out. Like, why would they vote Cal out? Like, what is the possibility that me and Cal, the first 2 out consecutively, they vote Cal out? And it is the most dramatic scene I've ever seen in my life. Seeing Cal walk away with his torch. And then Rat coming and being like, no. And then Cal being like, no. And me being like,
And then
this
I'm like,
hilarious.
I hate all of you. And then Rat's like, no. And I'm like, but I love you, Rat. And Rat was like, thank you.
We're like, win for us, Rat. Win for us.
Oh my god.
I love Rat. I love Rat so
We
much.
still love Rat.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, Rat. Come back.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Cal, get out. Move. No. We're not making this a thing. Both of you get out. I don't want to be seeing this.
Hey, Lyla, what side am I on your screen?
You're probably going to be on this side. No, turn the other way.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just blocking that.
Do you not see me hitting you?
Your punches don't even register. Oh, baby, are you baby raging? You're baby raging. Oh, baby raging. Oh, do you want it? Do you want a snack? Can I give you a Dr. Pepper? Do you want a Dr. Pepper? Oh, Pepper.
I'll be right
I
back.
do want a Dr. Pepper. Do you have
Hold
Dr.
on,
Pepper?
1 second.
Elise, get a Dr. Pepper. Wait, let's all make fun of the black heart Elise has behind her.
She's so
What even
emo.
is that?
Oh, she has such a
She's so
broken
emo.
heart.
She's like, I love 21 Pilots. It's my favorite band.
Yeah, top. Oh my god, I'm so impressed. She has all the band, like, things. The things.
I just remembered I wasn't allowed to eat in my room. Never mind. Wow. Okay, I guess we'll see that.
Hey, Elise. We weren't talking about you.
Yeah, look, she's wearing so much black right now.
Wow, Elise, you love Top. Is that your favorite band?
Is Top
This
your
is-
favorite band?
This is gray. Stupid.
No,
It's a shade of black.
At least you love Top, your favorite band. Or 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
Or Panic at the Disco, early Panic at the Disco, we will accept. Do you know the famous line, I chime in with the what? I chime in with the what? Can you please complete the line for the audience? I chime in with the what? With the what?
I chime in,
Haven't you people ever heard of
What do you want me to close?
closing the goddamn door? No.
Yeah, she's an emo nerd, I'm telling you.
Dude,
wow, we knew it.
you think that's crazy? I literally listened to 3 Days Grace. Cal, I don't know if you ever heard that band, but if you listen to this
I
song,
did hear that band. Because when I was little, I would watch emotional anime AMVs, and they would have that song.
Tell me why I did the exact same, but even before that, I knew the band because of Pandora. You know, the original Spotify, Apple Music, it was Pandora.
I just forgot about
What's the
Pandora.
best 3 Days Grace one? Is it the one that's like something war? Or something like...
This is War.
What's the most famous? What's the 3 Days Grace song you know?
There's a lot of
see if
them.
I
I
remember
Hate
it.
Everything About You.
That sounds like such an emo bop.
Thinking about you.
There's-
Yo, literally so good.
There's Riot, there's Pain, there's like more. On Spotify at least, those are like the top ones.
Riot, Pain,
the
wow.
Monster, The Animal I Have Become. A bitch,
What
I
if I'm the
know.
monster? Oh my god, that's an old reference, guys.
Gabby Hanna.
Gabby Buena.
This is
Okay,
a mess.
well,
This is the weirdest podcast we've made so
This is
far.
the best podcast. I mean, this is the best one. I don't understand what you mean.
We're just having fun, yeah.
Lyla's gonna have to like caption every time mass thing, and she's gonna be the fucking weirdest shit ever.
Hopefully. I just hope no one's audio cuts out. I swear to God, I'll be praying tonight. Yeah.
My audio is still going.
Okay,
So-
we can start breaking the fourth wall.
You know how
Hey,
you know
whoa.
how, you know how there's manifestation, there's also karma, and then there's also just fucking jinxing it, and you're gonna jinx it. Where are you on my
Yeah.
screen? On your screen, where am I, Cal?
You're
You guys
after
act like
Lyla.
You've never been in a Zoom call, man.
No, it's different for everyone. The Lila's right here, and then you're after Lyla, so you can't even get to me.
So you're down.
What do you mean, Cal? There's 3 of us. What do you mean I can't get
Well,
to you?
I have I have all of us in a row, and it's me, Lyla, you.
Why would you do that? What's wrong with you?
Okay, I'll go
Sorry,
gallery view. Okay, now you're right next to me.
I used to.
But I'm on this- I'm on the- no, other side. Where
Who are you punching? You're
I-
underneath both of
I
us.
heard-
You punched
I-
blackness.
I heard the swing of Cal trying to punch.
I used to rule
The world.
The world. Guys, Fallen Kingdom by Captain Sparkles.
Yes.
Whoa.
Childhood, right
Game
there.
changing.
It's so good. It's still a bop.
I watched the other day, I cried.
No, you know what on TikTok I found? Remember the original Minecraft music video for "I Used to Rule the World"? And at that part where the king falls, and then there's that TikTok audio where it's like, "Oh my god, he's falling!"
It's such a great story though. And they
I
really
used
destroyed
to
us by killing him.
Well, me and my sister watched it, and we were like, he could have just jumped off and lived. Like, if he just jumped on a tree or something,
But
he was
that's
kind of
the dramatic
overdramatic.
effect that he died.
Yeah.
He didn't have to die. Like, he did that intentionally.
Okay.
I don't know what was wrong with him.
These are just the little aspects of our childhood
You know what's the
that not
second
everyone
one?
knows.
Did you guys watch the TNT parody?
Yeah.
I forgot how it goes. TNT is
TNT, I feel like TNT is a little bit overrated. Not to make anyone mad, but like.
Oh, you know which other one? Steal My Pearl. I remember that one. Everybody's trying to steal my pearl.
You know what's actually
Everybody's
overrated? Tobuscus songs. I'm sorry.
I don't even remember that. I remember
I
Pink
know
Sheep.
Tobuscus was a part of our childhood, but his songs were
I
not
never
that
watched
good. Like,
Tobuscus.
I know what you're talking about.
I could swing my sword, swing my
No.
diamond. You guys are not gonna sing along?
Wasn't Tobuscus?
I don't
Isn't
know
he the
it.
one who was the original?
You say he's
Annoying
overrated,
Orange?
and then you sing his song.
I mean, I would play it, but that would make my audio cut out.
Yeah, don't
So.
play it. I never know. Here's the thing. I never watched Captain Sparkles. I wasn't on that. There's
Same.
sections of
I did a
Minecraft
little bit.
YouTubers. I was on Skyda's Let's Play. I was on
Sky,
I was on Skyda's Minecraft.
and I was on Stampy.
I was on
Stampy for a little bit, but then
I has Cup.
I love Stampy. I literally love Stampy.
I was on.
You know who it was? It was Popular MMOs. That was my favorite growing up. Do you guys remember that? I searched up his channel recently, and I'm like, whoa, you're doing the exact same thing.
I used to
Stampy
watch.
has. Oh wait.
I was on Dan TDM when he started.
Kill you. Straight
I was on
Go,
Dan
Lyla,
TDM
go,
from the
let's go.
beginning. I remember when he got married, and it was the biggest thing in my life as a kid. I was there from the beginning.
My originals were I has Cupquake, Chimney Swift,
I love.
I never got
Captain
into her.
Sparkles, Skyda's Minecraft. There was another one that was so funny to me. I forgot.
Girl
There were,
gamers, me, no.
girl gamers. There was very few girl gamers. I has
Yeah.
Cupquake was like the only one, and she was Hispanic, so I was like, you know what? Well, she was
Oh my
Mexican.
God, I didn't even know
But I
that.
was like, yeah.
I
let's go.
love I Has Cupcakes.
Yeah,
She was an
but-
OG.
Yeah.
I watched all her stuff.
The Oasis
But then, of course, there
videos.
was Jacksepticeye, Markiplier.
Yes.
PewDiePie, I've been on and off, but now I'm just, like, the biggest fan, of course. I don't know. Yeah.
Who else? I don't know. I just watch a lot.
There's
of
so
people.
many.
Stampy-
Like, we all go through phases, that's the thing, I feel
Truth. Stampy has like
like.
I liked Stampy
Smosh,
growing
too,
up because
sorry.
he had a storyline, and it low-key made me like really emotional as a kid.
Oh,
Because
my
hit the
God,
dog
Minecraft
target.
roleplays,
Hit the
I
target
used
would
to
kill his
watch
dogs.
so much.
Anyways.
The Minecraft
You know what-
roleplays, I watch so much.
Dude,
Do you guys remember the mod?
Afmeow?
Afmao?
No, not Afmal, but like
Oh.
that kind of thing. Do you
My
guys
sister watched
remember
Afmeow. I didn't watch Afmeow.
I
Do
watch
you guys
Afmao.
remember the series like Minecraft Comes Alive? Do you remember those
Yes.
kind of ones? Did you ever watch them? I watched them.
I
so
watch them
much.
all the
I
time.
watched them.
Did anyone ever
They're
watch
so
Carflow?
good.
No.
No.
Only you. It's only you. Wait. You're the only one. I'm so excited to remember that TikTok audio.
And then Smosh lasted so long in my life. Like I thought Smosh was the shit.
I did not think Smosh was that great. I think
Smosh was so good.
you know what it was? I don't think I started off with Minecraft. Actually, maybe I did, but when I started off, I know for a fact was The Sims. I remember watching
you're a Sims
I
girl.
never was into that.
Makes sense.
I
You
jumped
seem
straight
like a
into
Sims
Minecraft.
girl.
I've been a Sims girl. I've Sims 3. I remember the one woman I would follow, and I was so sad when she passed away. Her name was Queen. She made the best Sims 3 content, and then I started watching other people play The
Aw.
Sims. But then I watched people play Minecraft, and then as I grew older, like now, I watch like H2O Delirious, Vanoss. Those people.
I used to watch
Grizzly.
Vanoss.
Those people.
Vanoss used
Grizzly.
to crack me up.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Now it's like I used to be so like okay, this is me when I was a kid. I would go to my YouTube subscription page and watch videos like that. Now I just stay on my recommended thing.
Same. I used to like refresh my YouTube subscription.
Yes,
Like,
I
wait
would
for the
have like I
drop
was
off.
subscribed to so many people, but I would go through it and now I look at my subscription list and it's like nothing I watch anymore.
Yeah, I don't know any of those people. That's why I started a new account actually.
I still
So I have
follow.
a new YouTube.
I have too many people to follow. What do I watch
But
now?
my
I remember.
feed has become Minecraft again because I've been watching Dream and I've been watching a lot of Twitch streamers. But it's like, yeah. But I still can't watch the kitty themed like Minecraft videos. Like I can't watch the screamy ones. I like watching like the friend version, you know? Yeah. So I'm still refined.
Yeah, because I love Dream because it's so chill. I
It's
love
chill.
it.
No, Dream
But
is
it's
not
not at
all
the same
chill. When he has his speedrunner versus hunter videos, I'm always like, I feel like I'm in James Bond Minecraft. Like, what is this? He be
Yeah,
making
but
the
it's so
most
cool.
elaborate little tricks. And I'm like,
At
what's
least
happening?
sounds like
Okay,
it's
but
on right now.
The
like,
part where George is stuck in the nether, and then George snuck out of the nether, and when he went to the other end
Yes,
portal,
the
like,
other
you know how
shovel.
iconic those moments were? Those changed my life.
But the new one too with the invisibility thing,
yes. Oh my god.
iconic. And they're making a new one too. I'm so excited.
Sometimes
We
I
still
feel
have
like
such
it's
fan-
staged because of how good it is. Like, I'm sorry, but the amount
But
of
it's-
times that Dream has almost died, I've seen that man on one heart, and then he just
Yes.
escapes. I'm like, what?
He's the
Yeah,
best
but you
Minecrafter.
know it's not staged though, because at the end when he dies, it's always so annoying because it's always something stupid. Like the last one, he got punched from behind.
I know. I was so mad. I was disappointed. You know what it was also? I was getting really stressed in the middle. I kind of zoomed to the front. I thought he won, and then I still continued to watch, and I got so upset finding out he
You know what
lost.
happened? I was like savoring every moment of it, and then when he got into the end, I saw there was only like 2 minutes left, and I'm like, I've watched too many speedrunners to know how this is gonna end up. I knew it was done.
I was very disappointed, but I just love when it's with 3 of them, and so 3 of them are trying to attack him, and they're always like talking about their plan, and we're if we played Minecraft together like that, we're not slick. We would not make it. I at some point.
I
Also,
don't know.
the way he
I feel like-
makes the end like the Nether portal so fast, I'm like, I can't
I
compare.
remember when
Kyle
Lyla
tried
did that in
that
our
once.
server, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, Kyle was
I was like, that's
shocked
next
about-
level.
Yeah,
She
but I
did it
didn't even
wrong,
do that
actually,
right.
but you know.
Yeah, but we made the portal at the end of it. Okay. We can tell this. Okay, let me explain this. So here's the thing. I found Dream. I was watching the streamer. I was getting back into Minecraft. I'm gonna tell the story here.
Oh my god.
I was watching a streamer, and it was Dream was in there with his 2 friends, right? And they were playing this game that involves like statistics. We're gonna talk about this. They were playing this game
Oh,
which
no.
involves statistics. Yeah, you'll see why I'm going so slow when I'm telling the story. And I love I sound like a nerd, but I took statistics this year, and it excites me. I love that math. I'm not even a math nerd, but like I loved learning that class. And then he kept doing probability theory. Like it wasn't like insane math, but he was using the math behind it. He was like, it's more statistically likely for this than that, you know? And can someone else say it? Just say it. Someone say it.
And Lyla was like, wow, Dream is so hot. I love Dream.
I didn't say it like that, okay? I guess I can't have anyone else
She
say
fell
my
for the
word.
man because of his statistical
I said-
skills.
That I felt something in my heart.
AKA, Lyla fell for
I
the
could have
man.
never imagined you were talking about Dream out of all people. I was like, when you told me that, I was like, that's literally so funny. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my
will not
life.
lie.
When
when
you guys started talking about him, I was like, how can I not tell him them? Because like it just aligns so weirdly. Sorry.
I gotta say
Elise,
though, his voice is very attractive. I'm not lying.
Thank you.
Honestly, to be honest.
When I see those, honestly, to be honest, when I see the speed runs and everything, I'm just like, oh, my man's really doing good. Like his voice
It's
is
'cause
very
he's
attractive.
confident. And he's smart. You can tell by his voice. He has like
It's
a smart
true.
voice.
It's true.
No, I
Smart
I
voice.
love his voice.
Elise is
And-
of age, okay? She can say this.
It's because I'm the 18-year-old of our group, so I can
Yeah, you can say it.
I can hear anything.
I love how we have 18, 17, 16.
17.
It's like,
The way that Cal did that, he went to the side, he went up, and then he went down, and I'm like, no one's down. Okay.
that's what my screen is like. Okay, Elise?
Okay, we're
you need
not
to stop.
you, Cal.
Back off.
I will not back off when you look like a whole pink marshmallow who almost got scurvy. Don't talk to
But
me.
here's the thing, like, you guys know I'm not cool. Like, I'm just not. I'm just like, I'm not cool. I'm not a cool person. But
You
I
are
feel
cool.
like to the outside world, I exude a little bit of that cool girl energy with my all black.
Oh, and you
know,
thought that
like-
we were going to take that away by saying that you had a crush on Dream?
Yes, you told Alina that, and I think Alina has never been able to see me the same since.
Oh my god.
Alina is. Alina cannot. No, I can't. I can't
Alina's
imagine, like.
reaction killed me. Alina was like,
That
I
was
want to
funny
know,
enough.
I want to know. And then you told her, and she was like, come on, Lyla.
I don't know. I can relate. I sometimes feel like from the outside world, I give off that cool girl confidence or like that chill vibe that like makes me seem like I could be more. But then like if people really found out about my childhood and then find about half my YouTube search history, I would be that normal kid. I would be that. The amount of
People found
anime
out.
I watch, the amount of Minecraft I watch, the amount of gaming in general I
If
watch.
people found out that I told Elise today that we had to switch the day to our meetup to Friday because Saturday
Because
is a
of a
Minecraft
Minecraft
tournament that I've been
tournament.
waiting for a
Well,
month.
I'm going to the beach.
My social career is over. Okay, people always think like I don't even have a resting bitch face, but I just hold myself sometimes. Like if I'm really thinking about something, my face just scrunches up, you know. So people think I'm like nasty, or they call me darkness sometimes, trash people right there. But yeah, and even on the wrestling mat, like it's my favorite time to be on the wrestling mat. People are like, "Why are you looking like that? You look like you're not having fun. You look like someone's forced you there." And I'm like, "No, it's just that I'm really focused."
It's actually insane to me that people look at Lyla and think she's like a threatening, like
They do.
intimidating figure. Like I can't. Like how? How do people see that?
It's because you see me
Like that's actually
smiling.
insane to me.
Cal, that's because
And
the day that you actually started talking to Lyla was also the day that you found out. Like, you were like, oh my god, we have clubs together. And you were like, mind boggled.
Oh my god.
Not to mention.
Okay.
For future reference, Jesus. For future context, the day that Lyla and Cal and I all, like, talked to each other because, okay, as I was saying, I'm here to show everyone, aka future us, the story of how we all came together as
we
what
talk
are
about
now.
this once every month, so like.
No, we do not. Do not be
Shut
extra
up,
about
Lyla.
it.
We talked about it last
Toxic
time,
ass
Elise.
fuck. Toxic.
Do not
Me?
generalize.
Listen, I am the one who started the magic that is this friend group. I know you guys were friends before me, but y'all know.
You
Y'all
didn't
know.
start
No,
anything.
whoa, you did not
I
start.
started
You did
everything.
not start.
Back
I started
up.
everything. I
Back
started everything. You
up.
cannot take this away from me. Where's my
Whoa.
crown? My crown's on top of my head, okay?
Your crown fell with the rest of everything else.
Oh, wait, what happened? I picked it back up and I put it back on.
Wow. You're so cool.
Child. Anyways, so the story of
Okay,
how
go.
we
Tell
all
the story.
came. The story of how we all came to be. To give some background, I hope she never sees this, but she. Well, actually, no, it's a fact. Regardless.
Tell it chronologically, yeah.
So, I had broken up with my girlfriend that day. It was like a week after Valentine's Day. It was a Friday. It went horribly.
awkward.
She yelled at me, and thank God Cal wasn't there. She yelled at me.
This isn't going
and
the
for-
way I thought it was gonna go.
You said chronologically, so I just have to explain. But let's just explain.
That's not
She
where our
missed-
friendship began,
She
though.
missed a lot. Let's be real. Wait, Lyla, where are you on the screen?
I'm talking about
She missed
the
a lot.
three of
Lyla,
us.
if I'm being honest.
Okay, all three of us. Okay, let's go like that. Continue.
I'm
then.
talking about the three of us. I'm talking about how we individually
Oh,
met.
I see what story you're telling. Tell that story. You're telling
Yeah.
the first hangout story, okay? I thought you were
Yes,
gonna tell
that's
the
why I'm like.
entire story.
That's why I'm saying, like, we have not started. We don't say it every month, but anyways, it was bad. She was crying. I was freaking out. I was stressed, and then
I was at
she
home.
left to go with the adults. So I went to poetry club, and all that day, it was rough. She mentioned, like, literally not even that long after, like 10 minutes after I left her, she posted on her story like, what do you do when you're broken up with? What do you do when you're single? And that day I was pretty okay because I
live
was
your
with
life.
people and I wasn't so stressed and everything. But then I like left. They were Cal, for reference. Cal wasn't at school, but he came to see me because he's an awesome man. And Lyla came also because I think, did you have wrestling that day or you had an appointment that day? Something.
I didn't have wrestling. No, I probably had an appointment. I probably had an appointment early in the day because I remember I was going through some like health issues back then. Like
Something
So,
like that.
Maybe. Or was I in school? Was I not in school?
I don't think so.
Then I was probably at a doctor's office. Let's go with that.
Okay, so I left poetry club. Cal texted me where he was. Lyla texted me where she was. We all meet up at the bus stop, basically. And I explained to them what happened. I show them the Instagram, and they know. And we all give our first like communal comfort to me that day because I was like not feeling it. Then we get on the bus, right? We get on the bus together. We go to Park Slope. We all talk. We talk about some personal stuff on Lila's side. We talk a little bit about me. Talk a little about Cal. And we have our first ever hangout, basically, the day I broke up with someone. And we...
But it was also
I
our
think it
first
was-
official B68 ride because we've
That
had
was
a
our
lot of like those big ones.
Yes, that was our first official B68 bus ride.
Memories.
We should get B68 tattoos.
No, we should not.
Yes. Or you know what you do? Wait, listen, there's always been disputes on what this day was. Like, what was the specific date of this day?
And then
Like,
Lila
it's
You
been
tried to
the
convince me it
biggest
was a leap
argument
day.
in this
I will
friend
not
group.
forget.
I am right, you are wrong, Cal. That's all I'm gonna say on it. We should get the date that we think it is tattooed on us. So we got like different dates. And
I
then Elise has to
I
get
know
both of them
what
'cause
day it
Elise
was.
doesn't
Y'all just
know.
don't believe me.
You are wrong, but anyway, we'll talk about that on a different stream.
Oh my
We'll make
Broadcast audio.
slideshows.
That
We will make
same day-
slideshows, and we will just explain our evidence behind why.
That same day, we went to Sicilian. Cal got this buffalo chicken pizza that he never fucking finishes. Side note, Cal doesn't
Applebee's
finish
pizza.
food. Cal doesn't finish food. I finish more food, and if Lyla could eat meat, she would have finished that pizza too.
Yeah.
So we count me as number one, just because I can eat the meat. But
Remember when I finished that
happened
one
day.
soup and everyone was like, "Wow, this is really impressive."
Yes, we literally have an Instagram story about it.
Cal finishing a scoop from soup for the first time.
Yes, Cal, out of all of us, cannot eat he eats the least, but he drinks the most, so it's like...
But then if it's like ramen, like Naruto ramen, he finishes that shit half the time. Or he comes really close.
Truth. But I finish it last.
Yeah.
Lila finishes it first, but not actually because he gets like a million toppings. So
No, Lyla does not finish it first.
problematic. She's
I
problematic.
finish it first
I
normally.
enjoy it.
Lyla always got like the 10 million toppings.
Exactly, and he makes us go
'cause
over.
Y'all get it for free. That's the thing. The vegetable ramen comes really underdressed. Okay, you need the toppings.
Lyla, you just love corn to an extent. Like if you could marry
Okay,
corn, you'd marry corn.
Corn is amazing. Corn is the best. Okay.
Anyway,
Go back to your story. We're getting
to the
sidetracked with too
story
many
of our
issues we have in
our first hangout together, which bonded us for later times. We went to Sicilian. We also took a video of me on the janky ass. What is it? It's like the little like coin, little automatic.
I know what you're
horsey.
talking about.
Yeah.
Little
the
automatic
point.
horsey. I think we have a whole Snapchat video of it. I think. We went back to my
Mine.
house for a minute. They met my dogs. They saw my grandparents. They went to my house. Literally the first day too. Crazy. We then apparently no. Was that the same? No, that was not the same time.
I don't think
Another
it was the
time.
first day.
We went sledding the other day. The sledding
No,
one is the one I consider
that
the
comes
best one.
afterwards.
No, that was the first time. But another time you guys
She's
went to my
the-
basement,
Yeah.
and that was a whole other day. But
Me
I'm
and
talking
Cal
about the
went
first-
to your basement
Oh.
alone. You're acting like it was planned.
No,
yeah,
I
it was the
know,
one
but
where
that's-
me and Lila made "It's Broken Here" jokes. And we would like, and then she got trapped in the elevator or something, and it was really scary.
It smells like
Oh my-
broken. Yeah.
It was very scary for them, but luckily
Okay,
they
anyway,
never.
back to your story.
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
gonna give our entire life story if we keep like getting sidetracked.
we just keep sidetracking it. We came back. I think we went to get bagels afterwards, or Lyla wanted a bagel. Lyla loves bagels.
I've paid for your bagels once, like very early in our friendship. Like we all went to Terrace. We all went to get bagels. And like I paid for everyone's.
A little quick side story. In the beginning of our friendship, we do it now, but it's not as prominent. We were very undecisive people. Like Cal just didn't know what he wanted,
Yeah.
and I didn't care, and Lyla also didn't care. So one of us always had to take the reins when it came to food.
But Cal is kind of like he won't eat certain things. That's the thing.
Yes, Cal's our picky eater of the group.
Yeah, which is funny because I'm a vegetarian and I'm still like go wherever you want.
Yes, and I eat everything to begin with. Like I am small, but I eat twice my size, so that's why. Great person right
Yeah,
here.
we just had to find our like food places, and now we just go there every time.
Yeah, what else happened that day?
I mean, we had a pretty chill day the first day, and then we saw that like basically, I think it was like me and Cal were both worried about you because like you weren't, like you were sad of course, and we were just like let's be good friends, even though I was like barely a friend at this point. Oh, you know what's one thing I want to add before we started going to this was a Friday, so we had club, and while we were leaving to go to the B68, Cal made this epic joke, which was when I knew me and Cal had to be friends, which was that I did not want to cross the street, because this is a joke that is not originated from us. This is a joke in our school, that we live in a Jewish neighborhood, okay? And the joke is that people drive insane and they will drive you over. Like, they do not stop. That's not my joke. It's a joke everyone says. Just want to make that clear.
Yes.
I don't know what race has to do with it, but it has something to do with it, apparently. And I did not want to cross the street, and Cal and Elise start crossing the street, and Cal yells from behind, screaming pussy at me. And Cal's voice is hilarious. Whenever Cal says pussy, it's the funniest thing.
I couldn't even say it. I'm like,
Which is the most ironic thing if you know who Cal is as a person.
Yeah.
For that to be the word he uses.
Yeah. So that was like me and Cal's first like friend interaction where we had some chemistry, if you will. And I just want to make it clear, like, me and Cal had never had a conversation, like, alone at this point. Me and Elise had one conversation alone at this
And I was
point.
already being like, pussy, cross the street.
Yeah. But I guess that day we just bonded so well that, like, me and Cal already had that telepathy where we were like, okay, we need to have another day. So we met up again the next day. And this day was the most epic, one of the most epicest.
It was our
days.
best day. We literally met the next day to hang out. It was the best
Literally,
day.
it was the most iconic
Yes.
Geek Gang day ever. We all
It was
agree.
the-
Like, we all agree.
It was
The best day.
It was the start of many things we continue to do to this day, and that is also why I got so sad this year when there was no snow, because that year the snow benefited
Yes.
our friendship more than we can ever say.
Yes, but it's funny because, like, last year it didn't even snow that much. It was just a coincidence that the night before we hung out, we'll go through the entire day, but, like, the night before we hung out, it snowed to set the scene. It was, like, fresh snow, and it was still there. Usually it's not there anymore, you know? Like, we've been having really shitty snow for the last 3 days, three seasons in New York. Thank God, but, like, you know, yeah. So let's start the day.
I think I know how we can start. So if I'm correct, that was the day I went to change my nails, and it was snowing. It might be the wrong day, but I remember.
I know,
you
you're
guys,
right.
I went.
I remember we
you
meeting
guys
up
went to
at,
go
like,
get Slurpees. Really?
Yeah. No,
Wait.
we probably met up later. We probably met up later in the day because of how much we did. No, earlier, I mean, sorry. We probably met up at 12,
Yeah.
I think.
We met up at 12, and we were like, I'm probably going home at 4. I remember us being like, oh, it's probably going to last,
Yeah.
like, 3 hours or 4 hours. It's going to be kind of awkward.
Yeah, because, like, at this point, we weren't, like, completely
We barely
comfortable
knew
with
each other. I knew
We did,
Elise.
we were-
I knew Elise, but I didn't know Lyla, like, at all. And, like, I don't know how the 3 of us would work.
I knew
I'm
a little
like,
bit of
oh.
Lyla. I knew a little bit of Cal. So we were like, oh, it's
Yeah,
different.
but the thing is that me and Elise live in the same neighborhood, so it was, like, we kind of really wanted to be friends, I guess.
So here's what I can remember. I went to get my nails done, and because I told you guys that there was a 7-Eleven near the nail salon, because we went early, we walked
Yeah.
there. You guys got Slurpees. I asked for a tiny one. I finished my nails.
Which we made
You
fun of
guys-
We
you
did get
for.
Slurpees.
You did.
We did get Slurpees. So
Yes.
I remember I threw my Slurpee in the dumpster can,
the
and I
trash
had
can.
to retrieve
Yes,
it.
actually, yes. Okay, never mind. You're right.
That's
We
why I
got
was like, it's Slurpees.
And hold up, can we just acknowledge this? Who the fuck buys the smallest Slurpee can? It's like this big from like
Because
7-Eleven.
I
They go
don't-
all
The
out.
babies.
I didn't want to waste someone's money.
Babies who have
Mind
mommies
you,
who don't
this
want
was
them
the
having to
beginning
put
of our
sugar.
friendship. This is the beginning of our friendship.
Should've
I
just
didn't want
wasted
to
our
waste
money.
I
people's
was paying, right? One of us was paying.
Well, still,
didn't wanna
you
spend
know
our
how I
money.
am. I don't like to waste people's I don't like to waste people's money in the beginning. But anyways, yes, they made fun of me for
Mm-hmm.
it. They also talked about the pet store, which unfortunately, I pray
Closed
for your
down.
heavenly Father, closed down.
Yeah, we stopped by the pet store because Elise was getting her nails done.
And then there was like baby bunnies, right? There's baby rats or
Yes.
something.
Baby bunnies, I
And I
think.
kept telling Cal that they were going to feed the baby rats to the baby snakes in the store, which is true. They do that. They're called pinkies,
I
and
refuse
Cal
to
was
believe
so
that.
enraged. They're called pinkies, and you feed pinkies to rats.
It was the
sorry,
saddest
snakes.
time of our lives.
Then
Then
cat broke Cal's heart. And imagine, no, just imagine you're meeting a new girl who this is probably me and Cal's first one-on-one interaction without Elise, and I'm explaining to Cal that baby rats get eaten by snakes.
It made our relationship look unlike anything else. It truly set the
while we're
tone.
holding a baby Slurpee, like.
it's the best way. But then I remember I left the nail salon. We walked up to 7th Ave because that was 5th Ave. We walked up to 7th Ave. Then Cal
By the way,
threw
can we
the
just say,
Slurpee.
me and Cal were so awkward in the salon while we were waiting for Elise. We were just staring at these people who were in front of us the entire time. Now I'm remembering this day really well.
Oh, I don't remember it being awkward. You guys looked pretty good for what you were doing, but
Well, we
Yeah, we're
we
just,
didn't
like,
know each
eyeing
other.
no, I know, but
I was like, who's this girl?
This entire thing is like, we don't know each other.
Oh my god, but the chemistry was there anyways. Okay, continuing on. We had to walk up to 7th Ave because we were hungry.
Yes.
And, like, the Slurpee wasn't gonna do much. That's when Cal threw his Slurpee cup. Mind
In
you,
a
this
dumpster.
bitch tries to, like, promote.
It wasn't littering. It was in a dumpster. I don't understand. I don't
No,
know.
but you're not
Ability.
supposed to throw shit like that in dumpsters. You're supposed to put it in a bag and then throw it. And it was on top of snow, which also felt wrong.
Exactly, it made it so
But
awkward.
here's the
It's
thing, we
just
were
Cal's
walking
cup.
by it, and Cal just threw it like it was nothing. And me and Elise were
And
like,
you're
what the
all
fuck's
like yelling
wrong
at me
with
to
you?
get it, and then I climb into the dumpster.
Yeah, Cal climbed into the dumpster. I was recording this. And Elise was like boosting Cal up in the weirdest way. Like, God forbid we have to climb anything.
Cal wears the worst clothes. Like, I wear the worst clothing for the summertime. Cal wears the worst clothing for the wintertime. He wore these Converse that got so soaked with snow.
Ooh, that comes later.
And Cal wore jeans, a flannel, and I think he had his white like marshmallow coat, but it was a whole situation. It was a whole situation.
Oh my God. And I just like it was so awkward, the entire hoisting thing. And then we got it and we threw out right, and then I threw out mine. And then we went to Hanko's and we ate at Hanko's.
For keynote.
And that was our first time eating at Hanko's.
That was our first time eating there. We also had to struggle. When I was saying before how we don't know how to decide for food in the beginning, we spent like a good 10 minutes looking at other places, and then we decided
Hanko's. Of course we did.
Because there's so many options too.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the one who advocated for Hanko's.
I think you were, because you like bubble tea and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we also, we were what? I was 16 when we first met.
Yeah.
Cal was 15. Lyla was 14. Oh, we were all broke. That's just what I was trying to say. We were all babies and we were broke.
I was here for, I was in middle school before. They're a year older than me. And in my middle school, all my middle school friends, like, we always used to hang out in Sunset, which is another neighborhood, never in Park Slope. So I'd never, like, eaten out in this neighborhood. This was the first time I'd ever eaten out in Park Slope with my friends. So, like, this was my first time ever eating with my friends, honestly, because me and my old friends, all we did was, like, go and watch movies. Yeah.
Yeah, and we had a whole situation. I didn't know what pho was. Or pho. I think it's pho.
It's pho.
I didn't know what pho was. I don't think any of us know what pho was. And we all ate it. It was... Oh, wait, no.
It was
amazing. I couldn't eat it.
Lyla ate a sandwich. And she loved it. We have a whole picture of us there together where Lila's fists are like this, and I'm like this.
Yeah, and then there's this video of Cal where Cal's eating with chopsticks, and I'm like, oh, this is Cal.
We did a mukbang.
And then Cal dropped it right when I said it.
There was another...
We did a mukbang. And in the mukbang, I laughed while he was eating pho, and a noodle came out of my nose. And I vividly remember Emily being on that mukbang, and Em was like, okay, I'm out.
We got so many viewers. Oh my God, remember the other mukbang where you guys were talking about something like, what is this? And I said water, and it was like, you guys were talking about like chopsticks or something. And then and then everyone stopped for a second, and then when they realized what I said, like, the entire crowd interrupted.
Remember when, I don't know what we were talking about, but Elise mentioned me eating something to get big and strong, and then for some reason... God. We all absolutely lost our minds and started laughing.
Yes, I was like...
There's so many good memories at Hanko's, basically.
I was like, eat your protein to be big and strong, and Cal just lost it, and I lost it. It was...
Lyla lost it, and Red was like, everyone was just like...
Yeah, we just, even when we're not being funny, we just laugh.
Yeah, we just laugh. We have a great time, regardless. But then, after Hanko's, it was early. I think it was like 2 or something. It was very early. We went to Barnes and Nobles. And Barnes and Nobles. We all like sat around in the kids section because I've been to Barnes and Noble since I was a baby, and I know the kids section you can sit on the floor for the most part. And we started singing this song. I don't know what song it was, but we started singing
Firefly. It was Firefly.
It was Firefly.
And then Cal lost his mind because he realized he wouldn't be in New York for his birthday.
And so we have a whole clip on our Instagram story of just Cal, like, just being mad at his parents, being like, why did they have to do this?
I had to go to...
And then it's followed by us singing
Was it Maine or Chicago?
I think
it was Chicago.
It was Maine.
No, it was Maine. OMG, no. No.
And
then we had a puppet too when we were singing with the puppet.
We had a puppet. Then we had to leave Barnes and Nobles, and then we went to the park. Right? We were playing in the snow, and it got so cold.
No, you're missing something.
What am I missing?
We went inside. Oh, well, we did go inside the park. Sorry, and then we started playing in the snow. Never mind. You're right. Sorry, I thought we were gonna go into sledding.
Yeah, no, we went to Prospect Park. We went to play in the snow. The thing is, I because of my family, because of how they are, I dressed the most appropriate for the winter time. So I had a whole coat with a big ass hood. I had gloves. I had boots with socks, So Cal and Lyla, their hands were getting cold as they were playing in the snow. So they each took a sock and they put it on their hands.
Because we were having a snow fight. I didn't check the forecast, okay? I didn't even look outside my window, basically, and check that there was snow.
And then, the most iconic part of the day, I feel, happened. Where we saw all these people sledding. And we were like, man, I want to sled.
something too. You remember we made a snow...
We made these little snowmen. We made these little snowmen.
And then Cal reenacted him saying something in the sky. And then Elise tried to put on Cal's shoe, too.
No, that was later.
There was a tiny snowman on top of the tree, and he was trying to save the tiny snowman. And I was explaining to you guys. And then Elise, I remember the video, Elise was like, look at his hand, and I still had the sock on my hand. And I was like, guys, leave me alone.
And there was putting on your shoe. Yeah.
There was a little piece where I think I touched the snowman, and Cal, there's another scene to this, but it was the same amount of aggressiveness that Cal had when he was like, don't record me, and he was like aggressive at me. He was like, don't touch the snowman, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I get it's
and then
scary.
we went into the park, yeah, and then we went into the playground, and there were so many kids with sleds, and I never knew about sledding, you know, like I grew up in Pakistan again, like no snow.
How to sled.
Yeah, I've never been sledding, and I told them, you know, like I never did that, and they were like, what? And then like sleds break easily, right? And then we kept seeing like families having sleds that broke, and then I don't know if this is them being white, but I think it's funny to say that they're white, so they would leave it. Me and Cal stood there for like 2 or 3 minutes, first of all pondering if this couple was gay, and then
no, that was you and me, and Cal was the one who found a sled. He was
I was the one who was looking for a sled.
Okay, sorry, I mixed you guys up. We were wondering if they were gay, and then they broke their sled, and they looked like they were gonna get rid of it. So then me and Elise were like rehearsing in our heads like how to ask them for a sled. Yeah, and I was like giving her the rundown of what I was gonna say, because like I feel like I had to impress them because I was like the new person. So like I was like, I'll do it. And then Cal comes running from the distance, pointing at a trash can.
He pulls out this broken sled, but mind you, we're all small, so we could fit this broken sled, and he comes running with it. We're all like chanting, like
screaming up and down.
It was the biggest accomplishment.
This is the best day ever. Like, what is the chances? And it was a really nice sled. Like, it wasn't like just a circular sheet of plastic. Like, it was sturdy, you know. So we could easily slide on it. And then Lisa's like, I know exactly where we're gonna go. And we were like hopping up and down, running around, like oh my god, what are the chances? Like we feel like we won the lottery or something. And then we ran to the biggest hill. We did that for like a while, sliding up and down. Me and I don't know if we all did this, but we all did like the roly-poly down too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that what
we did.
The pain in the head was real after that.
Wait, but that was later. Hold on. Okay, this is where we go next. So there was that little scene where Cal, because once again, Cal had to put his socks back on his feet because his feet were cold. And Cal and Converse just don't work. Even though he has a lot of them, they just don't work. So there's a whole like Instagram story of me pushing Cal's foot into his Converse, and I'm literally like trying to get this man to get his shoe in. And it's Lyla recording us, and Cal's like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, Cal, push your foot in. It was a whole scene. I'm over here with my boobs, so I don't have the same problem.
I recorded the entire day, basically, yeah.
And then and then Lila's mom, Lyla asked us if we wanted to see the Lego movie.
Wait. So we did the sledding.
Yeah.
And then it was like getting dark, and it was like, oh, they're gonna go. And my family and I were planning on going to see the Lego movie that night. And I didn't know these motherfuckers. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like, you know, leave them afterwards, go with my mom and dad to watch this movie, my entire family. But then, like, we had such a good day, and it was like such a magical day. And I'm like, I can tell them. My mom will say yes, maybe. And like, wouldn't it be the best thing to cap off the entire day to go and see the Lego movie too?
Mm-hmm.
And it was.
So it was. And I told them, and they were like, oh, and Cal got the clear from his mom, and I was on the phone with my mom, and I was trying to convince her that I didn't tell you guys, and that I was away from you guys, but she could hear you both, so she was like, I can't say no. You know, now that she knows, like, you know, now that we're really close, like, you know, she knows you guys are my friends, she would, like, pay for your tickets in a heartbeat, but it's, like, these new-ass people, like, you know, like, 99% of the time, the person that would bring to watch Lego Movie with my mom, like, we would have, like, faded away soon after. So it was just, like, perfect, you know? And then we watched the Lego Movie, which was insane. And then
And we were the biggest fans of that movie. Like, I don't think we have to stress it enough. Like, we were more hyped than the kids in that audience.
It was like we were watching Infinity War. Like, we were shouting.
We were also probably the oldest kids watching the Lego Movie too.
We were, but we were the most hyped. We had the most energy out of everyone there, dude. Like, no one could even compare.
We started getting emotional. We started reflecting on the second movie.
because it was something about, like, growing older, right?
Yes.
And we all were like, God damn it.
We all were like, this is not okay. Cal made us a cute
we're like,
little
why
paper.
is, like, a movie so deep? Yeah.
There was this cute little drawing of all three of us.
Before the movie started, and I was like, this is us. Watching the Lego Movie. And then Lyla, like, put it on her wall or something. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's on my wall right now, but I'm pretty sure I kept it somewhere else. I don't know where it is right now. Yeah. But it was.
I remember we left the sled, like, on a tree, and we have a picture of the sled.
And that was, like, the
there.
biggest send-off ever.
I know. OMG.
I think
that day was, like...
It was a great day.
And then at the end, we just kept talking about, like, how, like, it was the perfect day, and how I felt like it was more than one day, and XYZ, and how we bonded so well. It feels like yesterday, honestly, and it's already been 2 years. Wait, 2 years? 2 years. It's been 2 years.
2 years?
Well, I mean, it's been 1 year.
1 year and a half, maybe.
We're almost 2 years.
But, like, 2 school years. Well, I mean, you met me in, like, second semester, so it makes sense.
Yeah, oh, my heart. And then after that, we had a lot of other, like, shenanigans. We had a lot of Henko's trips. We had a couple... Oh, this is really quick. I think it was when we were... I don't know exactly what we did. I think it was another Henko's day. But me and Lyla lives in Park Slope, right? And we see all these shenanigans all the time. But when Cal came with us one time, we were walking down 7th Avenue. And next to this, like, I think it's like a Thai restaurant. There was this little, like, shrine of, like, sushi and, like, an incense.
This is the most Park Slope thing ever.
And, like, the pigeons were eating it. I was like, these pigeons eat better than half of the people in New York City. And I just could not. We were too starstruck about it.
The pigeons ate better than I ever have.
Yeah. We've had great days like that again. Like, Williamsburg's up there, our trip to Williamsburg. Soho was nice too when we went to Soho. That's where the whole channel name came from, I guess. You know, we've had days, but that day is special because of the timing and stuff.
Yeah, I just think that day started so much. Like, so much. And I'm trying to think of other iconic days. We had a lot of iconic days in Park Slope. And there was also that one after Lila's wrestling tournament when we were all at the park and we were all just, like, staring.
That was the Williamsburg trip.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Memories.
Hopefully when things, like, settle a little longer, we can have a quarantine Geep gang and hang out again because we haven't hung out.
If anyone doesn't know, they don't know what the word Geep is. So
wait, what? I did not hear what was said.
So you said Geep, but here's the thing: no one knows what that means except us.
I thought we mentioned that before. Oh,
no,
to mention that
this
now?
is my ingenious invention that caught on to the masses. It's gay and it's peeps. Geeps. Now it's kind of cringy to say, but then the first year we hung out, we were the Geep gang. But in terms of names go, it's up there. It's a good name.
It's a good name, but when people ask what it means, I'm like,
don't ask.
I'm like, just don't ask.
Because, like,
we refer to ourselves as that on Instagram too.
We do. I made it more nonchalant. I put a G in my Instagram story thing, and everyone else has, like, Geep, and I'm like, yep, this is what we are. See, when people, going back to what we said about the whole cool girl thing, when people see me in weight training, I look like a bitch. Like, I look, like, intimidating as fuck. People have told me, I think, like, who was it? I forgot his name. But one of the guys I talked to, he was like, you look very intimidating and focused in weight training. I'm like, I'm sorry. I really look like I don't want to talk to anyone. But then people hear the shit that comes out of our mouths when I'm around you guys, or like geek gang or just my shenanigans, and I'm like, I'm really not that intimidating. I'm really not that cool looking. It's just not what it sounds.
So weight training, I'm like not, I don't think I'm intimidating. I just like vibe, you know, I'm always doing my own thing, you know, I have my music, and I'm not intimidating. But then on the wrestling mat, like, it's the environment. It's like I try to keep focused when I'm like practicing. So we were at this practice at a different school, and there were these girls, and I know some of the people who run at that school. Sorry, I know some of the girls, but those girls I didn't know, and they didn't know me, and I never seen them around. And I think they were like freshmen or like you know, new to the scene, and they didn't know me either. And I was wrestling, and I was kind of like leading the group because it was a group activity. So it's like, oh, you both wrestle, then we will wrestle, then blah blah blah. And they were like, oh, you're so intimidating, because I was like strict face, like sweat pouring down, and I was like beating people up because like I was in shape as fuck back then. And they're like, you're so intimidating. And I was trashing these girls. I'm sorry, I just want to make that clear. I got home and I was so proud of myself because I was wrecking these girls. But I don't know, one was a sophomore like me, and I recognized her though, and I was trashing her too. Not trying to brag. And they were like, you're so intimidating. And that was the biggest compliment I'd ever received in my life, because once I open my mouth or I laugh, I'm not intimidating. So I was just happy. Yeah, that was like the best day ever. Yeah.
I can't get over it. Like, how do people... It's actually insane to me that people think that you and Elise are intimidating. Because I'm like... Lyla, like, is, like, attracted to Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber. I don't even want to talk about Elise. Like, she has all kinds of things.
Wait, give an example. It's
because you get that side.
I have to think about it,
Okay?
Elise. Like, I can't just give an example. Like, damn, okay.
Well, it's because, Cal, you only see this side of us. You never see us, like, when we're in our bitch energy time.
You don't see what the outside people see of us. You don't see me in weight training, Cal. We haven't had weight training yet. I guarantee
maybe
you,
one day we will.
I guarantee you, if we have weight training, you're going to see the new side of me. I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm going to full on, like...
Whoa, that's so mean. That's literally mean.
I'm going to be like, find someone else to be your partner when it comes to the bench press machine.
So mean. Remember you almost died in weight training because you didn't like have someone to like support you?
That was not even in weight training. That was in the gym.
That was in my gym. I was literally standing right next to her, and I was watching the bar, and I was like, it's all gonna come up, and it doesn't, and it hits her in the sternum.
I was like, help! I had to help myself. I was like, I got it.
But and to be clear, she was on a Smith machine, and it was just the bar, so I thought it would be fine.
I thought
because
so too.
If you're on a
I don't know
Smith
what
machine,
happened
right? If you're on a Smith machine and you're trying to push it up and you can't, you can just like clip it right there. But she didn't do that. She was like, I'm gonna do it. And
my arm slipped. I almost died. Yeah. I went to heaven almost, but it was a situation. With like, Cal, Cal can come off as intimidating if you don't talk to Cal and you just see him like focused on something. Cal can look intimidating.
True.
But when Cal has more. I think from all of us, Cal has the biggest resting bitch face. It's just that when I scrunch up my face, I have one.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak.
Yeah, because when I'm focused on my work and I'm not and I don't really I can't really talk to anyone. I look literally scary. I'm like.
Yeah. Okay.
I look suspicious. I look like I hate everyone. Like I look antisocial and everything.
Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
What time is it?
When I will never forget it.
Yeah.
When me and M became friends sophomore year, she was like, in freshman year you scared me. And I'm like, I can't blame you.
Oh my god.
I remember one time when I made that joke on my Instagram when it was like National Siblings Day. And then on my Instagram, I was like, don't worry, guys, I'm adopted. And Em literally believed me. And she was like, oh, my God, are you really adopted? I was like, no, Em,
Didn't
I'm not.
Em believe me and wait, was it me and Elise?
Yes.
Me
it was you
and Elise dated?
People think that me and Elise are dating, and Elise likes it for some reason.
I find it so funny. I just think it's hilarious. But if someone ever asked me seriously, I'd be like, hell no.
Who thinks that's funny, Cal? Who thinks that's funny?
I think it's hilarious.
A psychopath.
I think it's hilarious that someone thought me and Cal were dating, okay? That's just
funny.
A very starstruck love story.
No, but Em legitimately believed it. Like, we didn't even say that, like, it as a joke. She just messaged me, like, and I was like, no.
No, but
what?
I found it so funny because that was happening when Lyla was more focused in boys season, and so it was a lot of me and Cal time together, and because my Instagram was a lot of me and Cal, and so I was like, yep, this is my hubby right here, it's my husband, what's up,
Yeah, because because there's this joke that sometimes we probably take it too far, where we're all married, because we only hang out with each other basically, and
Yeah.
Cal's the most consistent, where Cal always refers to us as his wives or wifey. So I don't think we're helping our case.
We don't help our case whatsoever. But it's also funny that M knows Cal, and so I thought it was like kind of clear, like
Yeah.
like if you see Cal's Instagram and stuff, like you know, and I'm like, and also I'm.
Well,
pretty,
I called you guys.
I'm
Honestly, I'm probably being so confusing because I'm like, oh yeah, that's my wife Elise. Oh, that's my wife Lyla, and everyone's like,
You're the one who does it the most too. We don't do it that much.
But I think it's funny because I'm like, I'm pretty gay. Like, I know I'm bi, but I'm pretty, like, woman, pretty prominent.
Both of us are, yeah. And then Cal's just like...
And then Cal's just like, that straight face emoji. It's just
Yeah,
like,
we all cancel each other out.
we
yeah.
really do.
truth. Oh my,
And
that's
I
so
mean,
funny.
We're also, we would be very diverse couples if that were the case. We'd be very diverse couples. We have a redhead.
We've talked about this so much.
Aleti, I can't even say it. Whatever.
Alright,
We're very
I think we
diverse
should
couples.
end it soon. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
What's
a
your
whole other
closing thought?
topic. Bye, guys. Is that our closing statement? No. Let's go more.
Mwah.
Cal hit it? Okay. Bye.
Bye.